Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video. Today we are taking on the Metal Cooler Core with all extreme types this mission completed. I opted to go for a Wicked Bloodline team, and here's the thing that's kind of interesting. On this physical Metal Cooler's Wicked Bloodline team, there isn't a great int option, so I'm actually taking the int free-to-play Metal Cooler here. So you see him there on the end, and what this video is going to demonstrate is that these free-to-play Metal Coolers can be red zone viable because we get it done here with a free-to-play int one, which I would argue the int one is actually not one of the better ones, right? Like, to me, the AGL one is probably like the king. That AGL one's really good. But yeah, I just needed an int option to throw in here. Obviously, with Wicked Bloodline, the int Final Form Frieza is like the best option, but you have to be fighting a Goku family. If you're not fighting a Goku family, he's pretty much an L, right? So, basically, all I'm looking for out of int Metal Cooler is to like not instantly die from normals. So I know he's gonna get crushed on supers. I did. This is nice too. I've been getting this nullification on physical Carnival Cooler a ton. So getting that nullification is nice because this first cooler can hit really hard, and you basically just have to stall out turns until you get to the Metal Cooler Core, right? So basically the only point of me attacking here is just to build up attack. Obviously physical Metal Cooler, we're wanting him to get hit, which he got hit a lot there. STR Cooler, we want him getting a lot of attacks in the build up. And then the int Metal Cooler, I did build him like pretty heavy dodge, I'm pretty sure. So I'm hoping that I get dodges or that defensively he holds out. So look, double digit normals there. So I'm just like happy to take that. And he's type neutral there, right? So taking normal double digits to me is very good for this free-to-play Metal Cooler, right? Just to take a spot. And then obviously we put a couple of golden freezes in here just to fill spots that can't die. And really the focus is on Carnival Cooler and STR Cooler to just get it done offensively for me, right? And we just let the rest of the team... Look at this, another nullification. Just, I feel like every time I can get it, I get it. It's not guaranteed. It's like a 70% chance, but like... I feel like every time he's gotten attacked with a unarmed attack, he nullifies. It's great. I've gotten that in some key spots and hard content. So definitely liking this Carnival Metal Cooler a lot, right? Now the only bad part, like in the thing, like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as big a fan of the AGL Golden Freeze as other people are, just because I hate that when you're under 40%, he basically instant kills you. If you're above 40%, he's great, right? Like he's gonna tank everything. But in hard content, like if you guys saw my one of my more recent videos I just posted, I think it was my super class against the same boss, I basically was like 40% or less almost the entire fight. So had I been bringing like AGL Golden Frieza in that situation, he would have just, I would have gotten one shot on a normal. I would have taken like 300-400 Ks from a normal. Look at the nullifications, by the way. Nullifications for days. Like this Carnival Cooler just dominating with all of these nullifications in slot 1. So the reason why I opted to take Carnival Cooler instead of a double LR Final Form Cooler here is because I knew I would have type advantage in kind of this drawn out first phase. I knew that I could very easily build up from getting hit while being safe because I've got nullification in my back pocket and I've got revive in my back pocket. So having the double physical cooler here just worked out so nice. And then we're basically just pairing them with an STR Cooler on each rotation that we can put in slot 2. So this guy's going to sit here and stack his defense as much as possible. And then, you know, as I get near the end, I'll probably transform him to get him a little bit more offensive. But when you're getting double, triple supers with this Dokkan Fest Cooler, like, it's over. Like, his defense gets to insane amounts. That Dokkan Fest Cooler, I got him up to 1.2 mil in Red Zone Broly. I have a short on my channel of him tanking a Red Zone Broly type disadvantage super. Absolutely insanely impressive. And he's got to be one, like, that Dokkan Fest Cooler has got to be one of the most viable STR units in the game you can run against Broly, because with type disadvantage, you can get his defense so high that he still tanks, and he's doing guaranteed crits, guaranteed additionals transform. So he's like not hurting you. He's actually helping you just as much as a type advantage unit would in that situation. So he's just ridiculous. Like, best easy ATUR in the game, I think, hands down. I don't even know that you can question it. He's just so dominant. It's crazy, right? So here I just say, okay, we're full health. Great spot just to put AGL Frieza. Now, the one thing I will give the AGL Frieza is when you are running with Metal Coolers, you do heal enough that that 40% isn't as likely to get you, right? So that part is good. But once again, you can still get caught. Like, I've done attempts with AGL Frieza, and I've gotten caught a ton, where the timing works out, where he shows up and I'm under 40%, and the game is just over at that point. You can even have Wisan. He's literally got no defense. So he's like completely dependent on that 90% damage reduction. So look at that, 100k there, even with 90% damage reduction, that means he would have taken like 1,000,000 damage there without that damage reduction on, right? So like he'll instantly get you killed if you don't have that. So in some ways, I kind of like Tech Frieza better, just because he still has damage reduction when you're under your health threshold. He just seems a little bit more consistent. He hits a little bit harder. 80% damage reduction is still plenty good enough, right? But they're both good options, right? They're not bad. It's just I hate the under 40% thing for AGL Frieza. It gets me so bad. So here we opt to use an active skill, give us that full heal, do a little bit of damage. Very safe to just throw STR Cooler in slot 1. Leave like, this team is very safe, right? Because Carnival Cooler, I know, has got revive if he dies. When you've got a Golden Frieza around, you know they're not going to get you killed. So we just have a lot of safe options here. And this run is actually a lot safer than the GT run that I posted before this, right? Just because there's so much healing, so much defense here. This actually works out quite well, right? And the thing is, you know, the bad part about running the Golden Friezas is that they literally have like no offense. But the rest of the team is so offensively based that they just cover it up and it doesn't matter. When you've got 2 STR Coolers and you've got 2 Carnival Coolers, like, you've got so much offense there. You are just golden, right? And here I get lucky. He seals Golden Frieza. Perfect. I do not care. You seal him up all day. Give me my big boys here, for sure. We are on turn 6. Actually, you know what? I had posted my super class all types, and we get that done within 8 turns for the double mission clear. This extreme one might also be a double mission clear. So I'll put it in the title if it is, but we're on turn 6. So provided we beat this by turn 8, this would also be a double mission clear here. So I think this one we might get it done also. But I was mainly just going for the dual typings here, right? But I'm pretty sure, like, without even like thinking about the turn count one, because STR Cooler is so dominant and does so much damage, I think we do get a double mission clear here, which is pretty crazy. And then here we eat a super, right? So let's see how much we take here. Now this is type advantage. Yeah, 160k with type advantage. So this Metal Cooler core hits hard. He hits pretty hard because our unit was fairly defensive at that point too. All right, so yeah, we've got him like over halfway dead here. And this is still turn 6. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we definitely get it done here. Very fun team. Now, once again, I think we've int free-to-play Metal Cooler popping up here, so he's going to play a factor. Can he survive? Because here's the part that's really nasty, is he's going to be type disadvantage here. So type disadvantage, you got to be pretty darn impressive, right? So he gets sealed up, which is perfect. So I get really lucky with, like, Metal Cooler core sealing the right people. And I don't remember if I opt for an item here, but we're at full health, so I'm feeling pretty good. I decided to just keep stacking defense here instead of going offensive. And so I go no item here, type disadvantage. So we're going to see, can int Metal Cooler tank type disadvantage? If we get supered, it's over, right? Unless he dodges. But we'll see how that int Metal Cooler is looking with no items here. Because I don't think I've got Whis or anything on right now. I could have missed it, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Was this actually a no item run? I'm trying to remember if I actually used items at any point. This might even be a no item run. I'll have to look at the end. It's been a few days since I've recorded. So luckily we get supered there for 60k. So that tells me, like, as long as int Metal Cooler can handle normals. So he took 220k normals. So that was super risky. But we still got through it. So yeah, we definitely ate some big time damage there. Luckily we've got the heal active skill here. Carnival Cooler was sealed, which is unfortunate. But yeah, now I'm like, all right, we got a Whis. I definitely should have Whis on that int Metal Cooler. But hey, technically we survived with free-to-play int Metal Cooler type disadvantage here. We got him through, right? So this is turn 8. So provided I kill him here, which I think STR Cooler does get the job done. I think this is a dual mission clear as well. We got it done in 6 turns with GT, but here's an 8-turn, all types extreme class victory, I believe is what we're looking at here. Yep. And we'll get to the end screen, but I do believe it's going to say 2 missions complete at the end of this. Because in my super class run, it didn't show 2 missions complete, but I think I had done this run first, which gave me the turn count. So we'll go to the end screen here. But anyways, guys, there you go. This is my extreme class, all types with turn counts. This is another dual mission clear. We'll double check here. I think I get a double mission clear here at the end. We'll see what the pop-up does here. 4 missions complete. So yeah, we definitely got it there. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.